So for all maintenance, I cleaned glass, relocated the MaxiJet's Kedsun, siphoned the substrate, 15 gallons of 1, 2, 3, 5 5-gallon buckets, and mixed the substrate in, stirred the substrate, relieve any gas, clean the sponge filters, make sure they're running at full potential. I clean these sponges, same with Freddy's, that all clear sponge. Does remove some stuff. And MaxiJet, agitation mode, circulation 2, aqua clear outtake, and Kedsun power head, usually for a sump or a pond pump, or a sump like I said. But definitely 550 gallon per hour comes out of that little hole there. So definitely makes a lot of circulation in the aquarium. And then this MaxiJet is positioned, I think they moved it, but definitely adds extra circulation to the aquarium. I think if you have circulation in your tank, you still have to do gravel vacs if you got a deep substrate, I would suspect, but this substrate is very old. It was started with 100 pounds of white sand, but some has been dumped at the moves because it couldn't fit anymore. But it's definitely, every aquarium in this house has lots of substrate, and it's very colonized with nitrifying bacteria. So I've been feeding seaweed salad, San Francisco Bay Sallies. The aggression between the fish and the big fish, even with Simba the red devil, I've seen their aggression drop dramatically from just feeding them New Line Spectrum, or that was basically it, but that's my staple that I feed, and seaweed salad. But definitely attitude is definitely doing good with all the fish. No anger, I would suspect. Sometimes I have to get in there with a to block her so she doesn't bite me, but sometimes she behaves herself. There, definitely a better video at the top. But we're just finishing up on the videos. This fish was raised with African cichlids too. If you catch the queens small and put them with African cichlids, you can actually make them grow up with them or just live with them. But if you have a fish that lives in its own tank and put it with other fish, it's very harder compared to having a fish that's been with fish for a long time. That's just with any fish, I guess. But fish that I kept, I noticed that in a way. Sponge filter's running, one not running, and 2 air stones. One's a high output pump and one's a low output pump. Yeah. And then there's another air stone in this sponge filter, and this is a fine pad. I'm pretty sure these are all fine, and that really just pulls the small particles and gets clogged up pretty fast. When you clean it on a maintenance, it really, you can see how much comes out when you squeeze the pad, and the sponge definitely dirty. So tension, just one MaxiJet per 55 just to create that extra agitation. If I turned off all the pumps and the agitator, water would be crystal clear. But we'll get the light on for the filter. Aquarium glass lids is with a razor blade, takes off basically all the calcium within the lid, and basically the water will take care of the rest. This is my all clear 110, but you see good flow coming out. The filter isn't at a high level, so it's perfectly safe, water flowing out. But I always feel a cushion when I got the carbon in there. Cushion. Just makes the fish tank happy. Remove any toxins or organics. Definitely helps. So this filter gets pretty dirty, but it was changed padding and running a lot better. Going through the padding. And got good outflow. I did clean these catchers here on the aquariums. I try to keep them clean. It does aerate the water, that little catcher, but definitely does a good job. I'm just gonna feed some red devils and the other fish. The reason for this feeding is just for the red devils, basically. It's a new fish and I gotta get them eaten. You guys ready? But they're definitely going good on the food. Kind of stand back. Go get it, guys. Trying to look at myself there. Trying to see. Alright. I just wanted to feed them real quick.